Hi Year 3, it's Miss Hill here. So it's Monday today. I hope that you all had a lovely weekend and enjoyed the sunshine. So I'm going to talk to you about your maths learning today. So we're going to carry on learning about multiplication, okay, and we're going to move on from last week, okay, to looking at a different method. So today we are going to be multiplying two-digit numbers by a one-digit number using the formal written method, okay, and we will be regrouping in the ones, okay, so we'll be regrouping in the ones, regrouping for tens, because remember 10 ones equals 110, doesn't it? Okay, so you're going to be writing out just like you did for column addition and column subtraction, okay, and using a similar method. Today's warm-up is learning and practicing, okay, if you're not sure about them, your 3, your 4s and your 8 times table. I know a lot of you already know them quite well, okay, but try and see if you can then challenge yourselves by placing them out of order, or also writing the division number facts that match your multiplication facts, okay. So I think if you practice those, that will really help you knowing your number facts this week, okay, with these bigger calculations. Okay, because you can use your knowledge of number facts to help you to solve the bigger calculations. Right, let's start by looking at this question. So we've got 24 and we're multiplying it by 4. So that means, okay, it's 24 add 24 add 24 add 24, okay? But we're not going to work it out as repeated addition, okay? We're going to use multiplication. Right, let's have a look at what happens when we have to regroup, okay, in the ones column, okay, because that's what we're going to have to be doing today, okay, in my place value chart, and then I will show you how to write out and how to work out the written method in a bit. Okay, so we've got too many ones, okay, so what we need to do, because I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Okay, so if I've got 16 ones, I need to regroup, okay, 10 of those ones for 110. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I've got 10 ones and I'm going to regroup them and replace them with a 10. Okay. So now I'm left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ones. So I need to write 6, okay, in the 6 in the ones column, okay, and then I'm not going to write 110 down here, okay, but I would normally, okay, I'm going to use my place value chart counters to help me. So now I need to count my tens, so I can see that I've got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and then I've got an extra 10 down here and I need to make sure I count that. So I've got 9 tens. So I write 90. Okay, so the answer, okay, use my place value counters. 24 and multiplying by 4 times 4 is 96. Okay, let's see if we get the same answer using the formal written method. Okay. So what we need to do to start with is we're going to multiply 4 by 4. Now, if you're not sure of your 4 times table, remember to draw an array, okay, to help you, especially with smaller numbers. I'm not suggesting that you do it with bigger numbers because that would take you a long time. Okay, so, or you could use if I know this, then I know that. So you could say if I know that 4 times 2 is 8. Okay, then I know that 4 times 4 is double that. Okay, so that'd be 16. Okay, so use different methods to help you out. But if you need to use jottings or drawings, please do. So I know the first row's got 4 in it. I don't need to count those. I know 4 add 4 is a double, so that's 8, because I know my doubles really well. Then I know that I've got 9, 10, 11, 12. Then I got 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, and that's exactly what I had. Remember when I was counting the ones, I had 16 ones here. Okay, 16 has 6 ones, doesn't it? And 1 10. So I'm going to place and carry that one 10 over into the tens column, because remember this is my tens column. So just like column addition and column subtraction, okay, I forgot to say, when you're writing it out, you're making sure that you've got a ones column, a tens column, and then obviously if you need a hundreds column, you've got a hundreds column. Okay, so just exactly the same as that. So you need to work out the ones first. Remember, you always start with the ones, because you may have to, like we just did, regroup. So you'll regroup the ones for tens and sometimes the tens for 100s. Okay, so just make sure that you always start with the ones, and make sure, okay, if you're multiplying by a one-digit number, it's in the right place. Okay, it's not over here. Okay, because then that would make your calculation incorrect. Then what you need to do is multiply 20 by 4. This is where you're going to use your knowledge of number facts to help you. So if I know then I know Okay, obviously it's not So if I know that 2 times 4 is 8, okay, then I know that 20 times 4 is 80, okay, because I need to make the product of 2 times 4, okay, which is 8, the product, which is the answer here, okay, 10 times bigger, because 20 is 10 times bigger than 2, okay, and to make a number 10 times bigger, remember the method from last week. Okay, you've got to move the digits one column to the left. Okay, so 8 ones will become 8 tens, and then you place a 0 in the ones column because it's a placeholder. Okay, and that remains there, so then the 8 tens remains in that column. Okay, so it's holding the 8 tens in the correct column. So just want to make sure that you explain it, okay, like this, okay, and avoid saying you just add a 0. I can see why you might say that, because you have added a 0 to 8, okay, but please avoid, okay, please don't say, oh, you just add a 0, okay, because that's not the correct explanation. And as I said last week, it won't help you out as you move further up the school, okay, by just saying, oh, you just add a 0, okay. So then if I know that 20 times 4 is 80, then I've got to add, don't forget, an extra 10 here, okay, that I've got here, okay, that I carried over when I regrouped my ones. I need to add that to 80, so I need to do 80, add 10 is 90, okay, and that's 9 tens, so I put 9 in here to represent 9 tens, because 9 tens is the same as 90. Oh, phew, I got the same answer, okay, when I was working out in my place value chart to my formal written method. Okay, so just remind yourselves, okay, that today you are regrouping. So you're going to have extra tens, okay, or carried over tens in underneath your answer. So let's just go through the method again. So you multiply these two numbers together, okay, then you'll find that you're going to have too many ones, so you're going to have to regroup. Okay, so you can have extra tens or extra hundreds sometimes later on in the week, okay, underneath your answer, and you always record them underneath your answer, okay, and then you need to multiply 20 by 40, so you're going to go like almost diagonal, okay, and you're going to use your number facts to help you find that out, okay. Then what you need to do is, when you've multiplied these two numbers together, you need to add, okay, not multiply them, add any extra tens, okay, to the answer that you just got, and then place your answer in the answer box here, okay. Please use jottings and drawings to help you. So if you need to use, okay, and draw out jottings like a place value chart, okay, or use objects to find out your answer, that's okay, okay, just make sure that you're using resources to help you. I know that you don't have place value counters probably at home, okay, but just use anything you can really. Pastas are quite a good way of counting out and helping you calculate, okay, or anything that you can manipulate. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. If you've got any questions, please email us. Have a great day. Take care. Bye.